We know all too well we have a massive, massive problem in this country. It's called the dinghy divers. Daily, they're coming across the English Channel in their little boats. I'm not talking about the Dunkirk type ones, I'm talking about inflatable rubber dinghies, hence the name. They're popping up on our coastline and either getting taken in and processed or landing here, there and everywhere and legging it. There's no end in sight, and now we are talking about figures in the thousands on a monthly basis. It's disgraceful and it has to stop. Now, I've seen some footage today, and my local MP, Craig McKinley, of all people, asked a very important question in Parliament that got me thinking. And I thought, ding, I have an idea. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Tuesday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Day's okay. Yeah, well, apart from YouTube, not very eventful actually, but I'm doing what I enjoy. I love it. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments below. The other thing I've been doing is thinking about the dinghy diver problem that we have in this country. And as we know, we're filling up by the day and we won't have anywhere to put them sooner or later, which leads me to the conclusion it's unsustainable and it needs to stop. We all know that Priti Patel likes to talk the big talk. Well, Craig McKinley, my local MP, funnily enough, asked a very pertinent question in Parliament. Have a listen to what he asked and what the answer was that he received.
Can I congratulate my right honourable friend for the robustness of her language and her clear desire to stop these irregular crossings. Just as Poland has very much welcomed international assistance, could I recommend she make a very broad and generous offer to her French counterparts and ask how many British police, border force and perhaps troops we can put on site on the beaches in France to assist them in their efforts and to arrest more evil people smugglers.
I could just put the right honourable gentleman's mind at ease and peace. I have done exactly that.
Apart from the bit about robust language, that's all she seems to do and not take much other action, of course, he has a very valid suggestion. Why can't we offer the French the use of border force and the army on their beaches where these buggers are launching from and stop them from doing so? And what was Priti Patel's answer? She has done just that. Well, when I heard that, I thought, okay, right. And I went digging and I found this. Priti Patel asked the question. The French said no. They're worried about their own sovereignty if British boots set foot on their soil. Yes, sovereignty. This at the same time that they're arguing about trying to get as close to our shoreline as they can and nick all our fish. It's a little bit hypocritical if you ask me. But think about it for a second. For years, as part of the agreement between our countries, and I assume this is related to the EU, we had French sitting in Dover controlling their border and our lot sitting over there controlling ours. They kind of intertwined with each other. So let me get this straight. We give the French 54 million quid. They've done fuck all. Excuse my language, but there's no other way of describing it. We've seen reports. I brought you a video the other day where there was 2 40-man rubber dinghies leaving the coastline of France completely unchallenged. Not a French patrol anywhere in sight. And that situation has been allowed to continue. Well, hear this. Set up a beachhead on the beaches at Calais and wherever else these dinghy divers are actually leaving and coming from. Doesn't have to be massive, and I'm not saying invade France. We don't want to start anything nasty, do we? But just a small beachhead with small patrols on the French coastline, keeping an eye out. And if anybody comes up, stop them from launching. Problem solved. It's as simple as that. Craig McKinley, you're a genius. It would work a treat. But the French don't want it. Sovereignty is an excuse. But I do have to wonder of any ulterior motive. What do you think? I'm not impressed at all. The only other option is you do that on our beaches and stop them landing. And then all the lefties and human rights maniacs will turn around and say, you can't do that, that's nasty. And I guess there will be problems. So really, it needs to be nipped in the bud at source. I think, personally, that is the best idea. But the French said no. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But McKinley actually had a good idea. I like it. Well done. Toodaloo.